What if I tell you, yung reason bakit hindi ka pa successful sa real estate is not your income. It's your decision when no one's watching. Kasi real talk, gusto ko rin naman na bagong sasakyan, mas malaking bahay. Hindi ako immune doon. May moments din na kaya ko naman na to Deserve ko naman siguro. And honestly, kaya ko. But every time I get close to that decision, I stop and ask, will this make me look rich or make me rich? Kasi magkaiba yon. One gives you validation today. The other gives you freedom tomorrow. Looking rich is easy. Becoming rich is boring. And most people lose because they're not lazy, but because they get tired of boring. Real estate is not exciting in the beginning. It's saving, waiting, and repeating. And most people quit right there. And I get it. Kasi habang ikaw nag-iipon, nag-aaral, nag-aantay, yung iba bumibili, nag-i-enjoy, mukhang successful. And it messes with your mind. And you start thinking, am I behind? Am I doing this wrong? Pero hindi mo nakikita yung full picture. Kasi what looks like success today might be death tomorrow. Let me be real with you. When I started, hindi malaki yung income ko. Walang safety net. And I wanted the same things everyone else wanted. I wanted a better car, a better house, better lifestyle. Pero may na-realize ako, I can't build wealth while chasing lifestyle at the same time. So I made a hard choice. Instead of upgrading my life, I downgraded my ego. I chose old habits versus lifestyle, investments over image, long-term over instant comfort. First property I bought, it's not impressive. It's not Instagram worthy, not exciting. Pero something happened. Month after month, tenant pays. Mortgage reduces. Your equity grows. At first it's small, but then it compounds. And that's when it hits you. Wealth is not created in big moments. It's created in repeated small actions. And this is where most people fail. They think that wealth is a moment, pero hindi. Wealth is a behavior. Lesson 1, delay is a strategy. Delayed gratification is not sacrifice, it's strategy. Every time you say not now, you're reallocating your consumption to assets. So for example, if you get a 40,000 car, it could have been a down payment to a property. The same money, but it's a different future. Lesson 2, your identity decides everything. At some point, real estate stops being about money. It becomes your identity. Are you someone who spends first or invests first? Because your identity will always win over your decisions. Lesson 3 is comfort is the real enemy. Comfort is dangerous kasi it feels safe. Pero slowly, it removes your hunger. It removes discipline. And it removes urgency. And without noticing, years pass. Lesson 4 is that time is your partner. Real estate is one of the few things that time is your partner. Your rent increases with time. Debt decreases. Value increases. You don't need to rush. You just need to stay in the game. Imagine this. 10 years from now, you either have assets that pay you or still pay for assets that don't pay you. Lesson 5, most people quit too early. The truth, most people don't fail real estate. They quit before it starts working. Year 1, nothing. Year 2 is slow. Year 3 is confusing. Year 5 is momentum. But most quit in year 1 or 2. So the question is not, can I afford it? The real question is, can I wait long enough to win? If this hits you, comment, I can wait para ma-remind mong sarili mo. And if you want more real estate mindset content, subscribe ka lang. Because here we don't chase fast success. We build slow wealth that lasts.